Ooh, we's live. We's live. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Uh, Hopefully the wind doesn't start bugging everybody because there is not a damn thing I can do because it's blowing more here than a pimp in a nun's house. All right, it. I mean, it's like I don't even know. The wind is blowing so hard here right now, but we're live. I just wanted to come on, Mr. Buster Tim. I just wanted to come on because it was a Friday. Because it was a Friday. Why not? Why not? Also, too, I'm going to give you guys two updates, so to speak, I guess. Um, One is Uncle Poopsie's home. He got home Wednesday, kind of late morning, early afternoon. Went and picked him up. It is a Friday. Okay then. So yeah, Uncle Poopsie's home. Uh, Still don't know what happened. Still don't know what's wrong. Everything like that. Felt pretty comfortable today, leaving him kind of home alone, so to speak, for a few days. And then also, yeah, it is. It is. I just wish they would figure out, what is going on. The only thing that they really can figure out is two things. One is the urinary tract infection, which he gets quite frequently. So that's not a big surprise. The other thing is, if you're a diabetic of any kind, your A1C pretty much dictates what type of diabetic you are. Well, his went from an 8.1, 8.2, somewhere in there. When this whole thing started, when he went the first time to the VA, what was it, like 2 weeks ago now? His A1C dropped to a 5, basically a 5 flat, 5.0, 5.1, which means he's not a diabetic. Basically anything under 7, you're classified as a dietary diabetic. Anything at about 5 or lower, you're not a diabetic. But the VA still they actually upped his diabetic medication. So we're thinking this go around, he went into a diabetic shock because of the medication. I don't know. This is the second time, that the VA, we've had issues after him going to the VA, like being admitted to the VA. Yeah, that's another story for here nor there, and I, it's kind of hard to prove anything. It's just the VA system is broken. Let's just leave it at that. The other thing. So, if you haven't been paying attention, all right, there are 2 new shirts available for you. They do not only come in shirts, come in coffee mugs, come in blankets, come in towels, come in posters, come in artwork, come in, what else is there? I don't even know what else I put it as. But if you haven't checked it out, go and check out the merch store. They're 2 of the top 3. So when you go to the store, you're literally going to have a gray box area with 3, that was weird, with 3 highlighted shirts. They're two black ones. If you haven't gone and checked them out, go check them out and get yours today. Um, but yeah, me and the designer worked really, 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 really hard on taking my idea and flipping it into a t-shirt. So, and then also, like towels and blankets and, blah, blah, blah. So, go check it out. Other than that, we're just going to sit and chill. We're going to sit and hang out because it's 6 o'clock on a Friday night. I'm in the truck, just a few hours from home. Not in really any big hurry. I just didn't want to put up with the wind anymore. So I got to the middle of nowhere, Iowa. And I'm going to call it a day because I don't feel like getting a constant blowjob at 70 miles an hour. Yeah. Oh, I said it. But yeah, other than that, we're just going to sit and chill. What are you guys' plans for this weekend? What are you going to do? I know your weekend is now, but what are you going to do? What's the plan? What are we doing? I'm working, unfortunately, but that's okay because I just had a week off. Almost a week off again. What are we doing? What do you got planned? What do you got planned? Tell me. This dude sitting over here is probably going, that dude is nuts. Yes, sir, I am. That's one of my better qualities, I think. I hope. But yeah. So, no, like I said, I just wanted to give you guys those two updates. And then, wow. Nothing, we are still under stay at home. Yeah, everybody is. Yeah, everybody is. And some governors have now extended. This is the whole thing. This is what I don't understand. All right? I don't understand this. So, right over there is a little fuel stop, right? I thought Tennessee was. Maybe they're not. I don't know. But yeah, right over there is a fuel stop. I'm at a rest area. So basically you have to get off the ramp and then you come to the rest area because right in front of me is both directions. Oh, is there? Okay. Oh, good for them. But here's what I don't understand is, people are freaking out about this whole situation, right? Whatever. It is what it is. But if you're gonna how do I say that? If you're gonna be paranoid, right? If your company is gonna force you to be paranoid, the dining rooms are closed, you if you go inside, everybody's got rubber gloves on and everybody's got masks on, and if you go through the drive-through, people are dressed in hazmat suits and oh God, I have to tell. We'll get into that next. But what I don't understand is you're trying to be cautious. You're trying to be protective working at fast food or any, place of business that deals with outside public customers. I get that, right? But I tell you, I just talked to the manager at the Arby's where I got food, which I don't even know why I got because I'm not even hungry and I don't know, whatever. Anyways, so I made my order, right? I handed him my card, my debit card. He took it, swiped it, gave me my card back, and handed me my receipt. Okay. Had gloves on. Proceeded to take his gloves back around the corner and start getting the guy's food ready that order just in front of me. Am I the only one that understands that if you're going to waste the money to buy gloves to protect yourself or to help stop spreading germs, wouldn't it make a lot of sense to change the gloves? I mean, you hear stories about people going to the drive-thru and they get the tray and they put their money on the tray. The people bring their tray back in. They put your change on the tray. They put it back to you. They put the tray down and they go get food ready. What's up, Mr. 01? They don't change the gloves. So tell me how you're protecting, how your company is actually giving two shits about the American public. So doesn't that like null and void the whole purpose of stay at home? So why are we staying at home? To self-quarantine? You can't self-quarantine if you're not sick. Just a little food for thought. Just a little food for thought. And yes, the whole effing thing is stupid. It is. It really is. I mean, again, being cautious is one thing. Doing what we're doing is a completely different crazy train road. All right? And I love the people on Facebook, and I think I just lost another follower or friend on my personal page because he was all for the two doctors from LA on YouTube that got their channel banned. But yet he goes on Facebook and says these two idiots got what they deserved. But you're doing the exact same thing, just on the opposite side of the spectrum. So why shouldn't your stuff be banned? People, life is not a one-way street. It's not a one-way street. It's not your street. All right? You want to do what's good for society, but have your cake and eat it too. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. FYI. Now they're bulk buying me. Oh, yeah, I know. Let me tell you. Let me tell you about my grocery experience on Tuesday. Let me tell you. First of all, Walmart. Let's have a little powwow here, all right? So if there's some wannabe upper management from Walmart that would happen to see this live stream, you're a dumbass, okay? You're breaking almost every medical law because you do not have medical licensed people out front of your store taking my temperature. That is against HIPAA laws. That is against every medical law on every level. And it also opens you up to a very, 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 very large lawsuit. All right? Because if I had to walk from one end of the parking lot to the other, of course my temperature is going to be risen because I'm fat and I'm lazy. So by the time I get from my vehicle to the door and you want to take my temperature, which is wrong in every sense of the idea, it's going to be elevated. So basically, according to Walmart's policy, not law, policy, anybody over a 99-degree temperature cannot be allowed in because the potential risk of COVID-19 is high. Are you out your fucking gourd? All right, that was number one. That was before I even got into the store. That was before I even got into the store. So nothing against the guy doing the thingy majiggy, right? Nothing against him. He was just following his manager's laws or rules. His manager was following his district reps rules. His district reps rules was following what corporate said. And let me tell you, just because you graduated from Harvard and you make 6 figures a year doesn't mean you're smart. It actually means you're the dumbest motherfucker on the planet. All right? If you want to know what's happening in the real world, come out of your little hoity-toity bullshit suit. Come out of your little hoity-toity Mercedes-Benz. Come out of your normal life and come live with the real people. You want to know life? Come live with the real people. Stop pretending you're some important dipshit because you have a Harvard certificate. The China virus? Yeah, exactly. Now I'm going to get demonetized for saying Corona and all this other happy crap. But whatever. Mr. Nathan Lee, how you doing? So that was number one. Okay, so I walked up. The guy goes, I have to ask you questions. I said, no to all of them. He goes, what do you mean no to all of them? I said, dude, you can't tell what I do for a living. I said, it's circled right on the top of my dirty old head, right? I said, you can't tell? And he's like, oh, okay. So I said, no to all of them. And he goes, okay. He goes, well, I need to take your temperature. And I said, well, I need to see your MD license. He goes, what? Yeah, they're DC, whatever. Whatever their food chain is. I don't know what their food chain is. And he goes, no, this was actually a store, 2001. This is Tuesday when I actually went grocery shopping for Uncle Pussy. So he goes, S do the same thing. The stores are doing the same thing now. And so I asked him, I said, do you have your medical license? He goes, no. And I said, then you legally cannot perform medical acts on the public. It's common sense laws. It's common sense. The laws are there to protect people from self-medicating other people. That's why you have to go to school to become a doctor. So you know the rules, you know the laws, and you get the medical training to diagnose said public. Okay, granted, it's just a temperature check. I understand. But you're invading my space. You're invading me. And I don't like that. I don't need that. And here's the big one. I don't want it. I am good. And do you have ATS on PC? And Mac Truck is in ATS. Yes, it is. Yes, I do. Yes. No, is Mac in there? Volvo's in there? Freightliner's in there? No. Is Mac in there? I think now Mac is in ATS. But yes, I do have it. I actually have it on both computers. So that was number one. The guy just let me in. You know, I made a good, and I didn't get snotty. I didn't get, assholish. I just was having a civil conversation with the guy. And he goes, it makes sense. He goes, I'm going to talk to my manager about this. And I said, you probably should. Because each individual store is opening themselves up for a huge liability. If they get a mentally vulnerable person, and like I said, they had to walk from one end of the parking lot to get to the store, their temperature is going to be risen because they just had to walk. And it was nice out on Tuesday. It was like 65 degrees. And if you're fat and lazy like me, you're going to heat up. You're going to start sweating. I'm starting to sweat just thinking about walking across this particular parking lot right now. Could you imagine if I was actually doing it? I would have undersweat man boob rings on my gray t-shirt. You're welcome for that image. But the thing of it is your temperature is going to be risen by the time you walk to the store anyways. Plus, if that person, like I said, is mentally persuadable, right? Because everybody's freaking out about this. If their mental state is not in the correct spot, you have the chance of causing them a like panic. They're going to run to the doctors. They're going to, they're going to go off the deep end. You open yourself up to a huge liability. Huge. You are not medically trained to take people's temperatures. You are not medically trained. It's just no, you should not be doing this. And KW people, yes, it is. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember. I knew Volvo. I knew, well, of course, Pete and Kenworth. I mean, what's a semi game without? Oh, we're gonna get to this too. You have to spend the $70 of your stimulus check. I haven't gotten mine yet, but whatever. Spend $70. You will thank me later, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So that was number one. Walked in, and the lady was disinfecting the carts and had a bunch of them already set out. Okay, great. That saved me a little bit. I asked her, I said, ma'am, do you have one of those, the wipes, the towelettes or whatever, the sanitizer towelettes? And she's like, they're over there, right? She's like, you're right there next to it. And I said, well, that doesn't look like there's any in there. And she goes, oh, really? So she takes her glove off. She goes over and she changes the dispenser. She pulls one out and she hands it to me. And I'm like, oh, thank you. So I kind of just wipe my hands, not so much to kill germs, just to kind of get the steering wheel goo off my hands without basically, I don't know. That was my reason. So anyways, I grabbed a cart and I went, first I went to the pet food area because I had to get the puppies some treats. Also got me, what else did I get? I don't know. I got me, what else did I get? I got some, I don't know, dental floss or something like that. So, went there, and then I kind of came back the front of the store and was going to go up to the far side of the grocery aisle. As I'm going up, this lady, okay, no. Do you, okay? First and foremost, do you. All right? I had to get some treats. The doggies, my puppies, need treats. All right? Don't you judge me for babying my puppies. Okay, they're not really puppies. they're old fat kibasas and a miniature fur ball. All right? But don't you judge my puppies. But, so as I'm walking up, now this Walmart is laid out correctly, right? They have 99% of the cooler stuff up close to the door, which makes I mean, come on, really? Why Walmart? Why? Why do you put the cooler stuff in the very back end of the store when most people go there first because they get their shit as they get closer to the registers and the door? Again, just because you went to Harvard doesn't mean you're smart. It actually means you're a certified dumbass. Anyways, let's get back to topic here. So, as I'm walking up, this lady, minding her own business, but it made me chuckle. It not only made me chuckle, but it reminded me, even in the time of mass confusion, Walmart people are Walmart people, and they are going to do them no matter what. All right? And I'm not judging. I am not judging. Okay, maybe I am a little bit. Okay, maybe I'm judging a lot, all right? The lady fell off her fucking rocker in the trailer park and got hit by every lifted truck with no exhaust going in and out, all right? So, and if you live in a trailer park, it's not a dig on you. Not a dig. It's just a stereotypic joke, all right? So calm yourself. Go get another ho-ho or a moon pie. Sit on the couch, crack a beer, relax, all right? It was just a joke. I don't even know if they make moon pies, and I've never had a moon pie because it kind of scares me in the name alone. Anyways, so I'm walking up, she's walking down. She not only had a mask on, which is fine. Whatever, you do you. Do you. If that makes you feel safe and it calms your nerves and it gets you through the day, fine. You do you. But then it dawned on me. Every once in a while, my sludge for a brain gets a aha moment. All right? Don't. Okay, well, there you go, Tim. Okay, sure. Um, so, the jelly that I call a brain started to communicate with each other, and it went, wait, you saw more. So I looked again, and this older woman, again, you do you. If it makes you feel comfortable, if it calms the nerves, if it makes you have a productive day, you do you. All right? But just know, this is going to be laughing. All right? This is probably going to be spitting up whatever the hell he ate the last 3 days, because it was fucking hilarious. All right? So she had a mask on. Not just any mask. Oh, no. See, that's what people need to be drinking. Forget the Tide Pods, all right? Forget the Lysol. Forget the bleach. Just go to your local hillbilly and get yourself some homemade moonshine. That shit will cure anything and everything. And if you put it in your Toyota Prius, it literally will take that car and turn it into a NASCAR car. All right? You will be able to outrun Bobby Allison in any dream or video game ever with that shit. All right? That's what just go. Just if you don't know a hillbilly, just look one up. All right? Just get the phone book. They still make the phone books. Better yet, Google local hillbilly. All right? And just go get your jug. Go get your jug. Don't. Okay, don't Google that. I don't know what that's going to bring up. Don't Google that. But anyways, so she had a camel mask on. Okay, cool. Way to go. You do you. Do you. But like Smee in Hook, right? If you haven't watched Hook, what the seriously, end the live stream right now, and you march your ass and go get Hook. Watch it. YouTube it. Google it. Do whatever. Go watch Hook. Are you okay, sir? That was the weirdest shutdown I've ever... Okay, anyways. Who was that? Mr. Donnie. Mr. Donnie. You're going to have to rewind, my friend. You're going to have to rewind. Because we're in the middle of a story. We're in the middle of shopping at Walmart. All right? But she had her camel mask on. And like Shmee in Hook, a lightning stuck in me brain. Because it went, hey, stupid. You saw more. And oh, I saw more. Oh, I saw a lot more. It made me hurt a little. My brain went, huh? I think I got second-degree whiplash because I literally snapped my head so fast and so hard that I think I heard every vertebrae and every muscle go, ow. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. So, now picture this. Y'all know what a yarmulke is, right? It's the little black cat thing that sits like right here that Jewish people wear. Okay, fine, cool, whatever. So that's what this. So that's the top of it, right? It was sitting. It was kind of looked like a yarmulke, but it had netting all the way around it. It had netting. Okay, first of all, my brain went, The lady's wearing a dirty clothes bag around her head because it had one of those. I don't have my dirty clothes bag with me, but you know how you have the two strings that like make a loop, and you have that push, and you can slide it to cinch the bag shut. That's what she had. So she had it cinched around her neck, and I mean she was color coordinated because the yarmulke portion of it, and it wasn't a yarmulke. I don't know what it actually was. The base of it or whatever, the top of it now was camo, and there was a green mesh screen stuff, whatever, hanging down, and it was all cinched up. Again, you do you. If that makes you feel better, if that calms the nerves, you do you. It's all good. No worries. Again, just know I'm going to start laughing uncontrollably, which I did. A very small part of me felt bad because I noticed her walking started to speed up. The two people behind her started laughing when they seen me laughing. Now, okay, lady, if you're watching this, if you know, I am sorry, all right? I wasn't laughing at you. Okay, yes, I was laughing at you. But just know, I have your back, all right? I have your back. I mean, I can't, even now thinking about it, I literally will start cracking up because it was the most unexpected. It looked like she was going to go perform surgery on Rambo in the jungle somewhere of Tahiti, and she didn't want to get carried away by mosquitoes. So that's what it looked like. I do me absolutely refuse to wear a mask. Me too. But it was so funny because I didn't expect it. No, again, remind you, all right? I live in the middle of nowhere. There's like 2 cases of this virus, and it was like 150 miles away. I live in the middle of nowhere. This Walmart has like cow poo, mud, and pig poo scattered on the floor because I live in farming country. It doesn't really have that. I'm just whatever, you know what I mean. But I live in the middle of nowhere. So to see something like this, my brain instantly went YouTube. Because let's face it, we've all watched the people of Walmart on YouTube. That's you see why I started laughing? Well, probably not. But you had to have been there. It was fucking hilarious. Anyway, so after getting my schnick together again, right? Catching my breath because I was a millisecond away from peeing myself. That's how hard I was laughing. No joke. And I really did need the laugh because I was worried about Uncle Poopsie. I was kind of getting stressed over the t-shirts. I was just, I was about here, right? Full. Get out of here. Whoa. Oh, yeah, I don't, yeah. But anyways, so I get my crap together, right? I calm the jelly down in my brain. I catch my breath. And of course, I had to grab the absolute worst cart, right? I mean, that it's a no-brainer. When you go to Walmart, you can sit there and eye up every single cart. And you're going, aha, that's a good one. No, it's not. It never is. I swear to God, there is never a good shopping cart in any grocery store. Period. None. I don't think they exist. I think it's the unicorn of the grocery store world, right? Am I wrong? I don't think so. Anyways, so I had the one, every time I thought about moving it or, kind of like turning it a little bit, it would make this loud crunch crunch. The first time it happened, it scared the ever-loving poop out of me. All right? So I go all the way to the back, laugh my butt off, because this lady is apparently getting ready to go perform surgery in Malaysia, right? Or wherever, Alaska or Minnesota, because of the mosquito population. I don't know. Again, not judging. Do you? All right? All right. But so I get all the way back there. I'm like, okay, so Uncle Poopsie wants water. I need sodas, and I want to get him some soda as well, just so he has something to kind of. He only drinks about one can of soda. Unlike me, he drinks one can of soda about a week. So he'll have one a week, which a 12-pack will last him like months, right? So, okay, they only had one. Am I gonna die? What the fuck was that? That fly, I swear to God, has the corona. It's completely lost its ever-loving mind. But anyways, so I go get this huge pack of water. It's huge. It was the only one that they had left. Okay, fine, whatever. So I grab it, I put it in the cart, and I wish I was kidding. So help me God, I will never ever forget the sound that cart made. It sounded like 2 freight trains with 3 semis and 800 cars tied to the front end, and at full board had a head-on collision. I thought I saw bodies flying to the next county. It made the most god-awful crunch and groan sound that I've ever heard in my life. Mr. Charles, how you doing? So I set this thing in there. I literally, no joke, I set it in. It started to make its noise. I took 3 steps back because I wasn't sure if this thing was going to fucking blow up. That's just a fly. Don't freak out. Okay, you know what? You got to get the hell out. There. Haha! Evicted. But, no joke, I took 3 steps back. And I'm sitting there looking at this thing. This lady walked up beside me and she goes, "What happened?" And I'm like, "Nothing yet, but it sounds like it's about ready to explode." And she goes, "That's the cart making that noise?" And I'm like, "It sure as hell ain't me." And she looked at me, I looked at her, and we both looked at the cart. It was still making noise. She's like, "Is that your cart?" I'm like, "I think so. Either that or the fucking poltergeist is taking it." It made the weirdest sound. She started laughing. I'm like, what about if I die? Has anybody died from a cart exploding because it's got too much water in it? Has it killed somebody? This is my brain. Welcome to my life. So I'm sitting there going, do I touch the thing? Do I need to call a bomb squad? Do I need to call Mr. Fix-It? Or, not Mr. Fix-It. Mr. Gadget? Is it Mr. Gadget? What about the Go-Go Gadget Mobile? Somebody old like me, help me. My brain is gone. The jelly thing it's not compatible. It's not interacting with each other. It's just kind of like, oh. I think it's Mr. Gadget. So I'm like, what do I do? Do I call Mr. Rollins from Gas Monkey Garage? What do I do? So the lady is now standing like on the other end of the soda department. Mr. Gadget, that's what I thought. It is not Sunday. It is a Friday. Come on, Charles. Get with the program, man. You got to read the title, my friend. Okay, wait a minute. Whoa. What's oh, Mr. Charles. I got a bad cart once, left it. Yeah, it's just like I don't think there are any good carts in a grocery store. Period. But anyways, so now the lady is standing at the other end of this little pop-out department of soda, right? It's the beverage department. So she's standing over there, a safe distance away, I might add. And I'm sitting there looking at this cart making more sounds than a nursing home full of geriatric people trying to get up and out of a chair. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm sitting there like, she's looking at me, I'm looking at her again, and she's laughing. She is laughing so effing hard. So effing hard. Number 3 comes along, and this little old lady goes, "What are you doing?" "Oh, sure you were, Mr. Charles. Sure you were." But this lady comes up. This is the third moment of Tuesday's grocery experience. This is why I hate people. This is why I hate people. This is why I hate going to grocery shopping. I'd rather jump off a really short bridge and make sure I land there first. I just hate grocery shopping. Anyways, she comes up. I'm still trying to figure out this whole cart thing, right? I'm afraid to touch it because I can see the headlines now. Fat man on YouTube dies of cart explosion at local Walmart grocery store. Tim, don't do that. It is not Sunday, it is Friday. But so that's the headlines that are running through my brain. Out of the clear blue, from this side, so it's my left side, which I know to you guys it looks like my right side. It's not my right side. This is my right side. This is my left side. Okay, now that we got the see when you do this one forms an L, so that's left. So Tim, put your hands out with your thumbs like this, okay? The one on this side that makes an L, this one says loser for you. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Anybody that watched Sandlot? L7 weenie. So I'm telling you, the goo that I call the brain, it hasn't come together in a gelatin form to resemble the shape of a brain today. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Mr. Diblo, how you doing? So this lady comes up alongside me, and she kind of scares me. Because I kind of, I didn't expect anybody. I'm in so focused mode because I don't feel like dying in the middle of the Walmart, right? I don't want to be killed by a shopping cart exploding and like impaling me with the water that I just put in it. Okay. So she comes up and she's like, "Excuse me." I kind of jump a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I kind of jumped a little bit. And I looked over, and here it's like 4 or 5 foot nothing little old lady. And she comes up and she goes, "What are you doing?" And I looked at her and I went, "Well, you're not going to believe me if I even told you." And she goes, "Well, let me tell you something." I thought she was joking. I thought, in my mind, she was like the lady standing over across from me, laughing at me because I had a ticking time bomb for a cart. That's what I thought. But no. When she, when an older lady, aka a grandma, right? When they bring out the "let me tell you," and they have that look, the look. When they have that look, you done just fucked up. You did something wrong. You just don't know what you've done wrong yet. And I'm like, okay. I'm still trying to wrap my brain around everything, right? ADD is on overdrive. The squirrel is on fucking crack. I have taken, not literally, but my body feels like I have literally just ate about a dozen Valiums. My body is like, but my brain, even though it wasn't functioning right, was on complete overdrive. I mean, it was the space shuttle taking off, and it hasn't even hit in the first atmosphere yet. That's how fast my brain was at that particular moment, because I could have died from that grocery cart. All right? Let me make that perfectly clear. I could have died. Not really. But at that particular mind, my brain was thinking, I could be dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. The thing just hasn't exploded yet. The water is basically the fuse. I tripped the trigger. I done something to make this thing explode, right? And then I got this little old lady now attempting to yell at me. But I don't know what yet for. I don't know what yet for. I don't know what for yet. But, so I look at her and I'm like, okay. And she goes, I've been following you. I'm like, okay, well, I've always wanted a stalker. Again, still not 100% convinced she was joking. Oh, I found out real quick. Oh, I found out real quick. She did that lean on the cart thing. Well, for her, it was like this. And she put her hands on her hip, and she did that whole I'm about to get real hip cock thing that grandmothers and mothers do. Oh, she whipped it out. I knew right then and there I was about to be yelled at. Again, I don't know what for, but I knew it was on. And the best thing I could do was just shut up, because this has a tendency all the time of getting me in trouble. I know it. You know it. I mean, that's why you guys are here, because of this. Right? So, she does the elbow on the cart. Literally, it was about like this. And she did the whole hand hip thing, cock, like I swear to God, it was a 50 cal round that she just put in the chamber. And when she cocked her hip, that was the loudest hammer cock that I've ever heard in my life. I now know she has two fake hips, because they clanged. That's how hard she did her whole hip thing. She did it so hard that her two metal hips, they dislocated, clanged by her vajayjay, and then went right back into place in a matter of a blink of an eye. Right? So I'm sitting there, well, standing there, and I want to grab the cart and go, because I don't know what's coming. I'm afraid of the cart because I'm gonna die. She just scared the ever-loving shit out of me with her hips dislocating, coming together, meeting in the middle, and then going back into place. I don't want to be anywhere around here. Either way, it's going to hurt. If I grab the cart, I die. If I stay here, I get yelled at. Either way, I get hurt. No matter what it is. No matter what it is. I was in that particular situation. What do they call it? Between a rock and a hard place? Even though the cart wasn't going to explode. I now know that. I didn't then. So anyways, I said, well, I don't know. I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't know. What did I do? She goes, it's not what you did. It's what you didn't do. I'm like, did I forget to pick the booger out of my nose? I'm like, what? I'm like, I washed my hands. I'm like, I took a shower before I left. I'm like, yeah, I got all in the sensitive. I'm like, did I fart? I'm like, no. I've never done that. I mean, not as an adult. Well, maybe as an adult, but not in the last few days. All right? I'm like, I didn't fart, did I? I'm like, did I knock something off a shelf? I'm like, no. I knew exactly where I was going. I went right to the aisle, right to the product, bada bing, bada boom, because I wanted to get the fuck out of there. I don't like grocery shopping, if I haven't made myself perfectly clear. So she just stands there, right? She stands with the whole hip cock thing, and I'm waiting for somebody to pull the trigger. I'm waiting. She's going to go off, and she's just waiting for that prime she's lining up the shot, right? She's a sniper, and she's lasering me in, and she's waiting for somebody to just go pow, right? Just tap that trigger, and that bullet, bam, I'm done, right? And I can see this. She's getting that falcon eye. Her eyes are starting to cross. She's pinpointing me. She's not sure yet where to actually hit me with this bullet. Then it happens. A lady walked by, bumped her cart, and that was the trigger pull. And let me tell you something. If I didn't want to get the hell out of there so bad, I would have lit this lady up. But I didn't. Because I know this gets me into trouble. I didn't want trouble. I just didn't want to die from the grocery cart that is now a ticking time bomb. And I'm not 100% sure it's going to make the trip from the back of the store back to the front. All right? I don't want to be near this lady. The other lady standing across from me has now literally buckled herself on the floor, holding her crotch, laughing. It was a little insulting. I was a little pissed because she sat there and watched the entire thing, and she didn't even bother to throw me a lifeline. Like nothing. Nothing. She was in for the ride because she knew one of two things was going to happen. I was going to die from the explosion of the grocery cart, or I was going to get hit right here with that woman's angry bullet. She knew. Oh, she knew. So I don't want to be here. Somebody hit her cart, and I heard the trigger click, and it was like slow motion. You know how on like a revolver, you see the hammer coming in to hit the back end of the bullet in the chamber? That's what was going on in my brain. She was doing this. She had her hips cocked. The cart moved, so her elbow followed the cart. And she turned around in slow motion. It was slow motion. It was so slow, it made slow motion look like the fucking Roadrunner. She turned and she went, "Excuse me," and she did that whole snap neck thing. I don't know how this woman was that limber, but she was. And the lady goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." And, "Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no." Mm-mm. She did not take her anger out on the woman that just hit her cart. Oh, no, 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 no. She now equipped a laser pointer to the end of her 50 cal rifle, whatever cannon thing that she was going to use. And I saw it. She turned around and it was like, I heard this meow, meow as she turned around, and it was like this deep, 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 and it speeded up the closer she got to looking at me. And I knew I could not run. I could not hide. I had to sit there and take it because I missed my opportunity of walking away because I was too scared the grocery cart was going to blow up. Again, now I know it didn't, but hey. And she turned and oh my God, I have never seen somebody focus that quick on their target before in my entire life. Whether it's a cheetah hunting down a herd of buffaloes or a freaking hawk trying to pick up a snake. I have never seen anything hone in that fast before in my entire... It was like lightning. It just, bam, she turned, she looked, and it was over. "Why aren't you wearing your mask? You're supposed to be wearing your mask, you know?" I mean, she ripped into me for everything. I swear to God, the last 10 lifetimes that she lived, not including this one, I took it all. I took it all. I did everything bad to this woman. I wasn't wearing my mask. I didn't have gloves on. I had a cart that was ready to blow up. I killed her dogs 10 lifetimes ago. I was the reason why her parents died of old age. I was the reason why we had excess rain last year. Everything that woman was pissed about came out at me. I didn't. I'm not joking. I can still see the look on this woman's face. And oh my God. I have never seen that. And I've messed up a lot. I was not a good child. Well, I mean, I wasn't bad either. But when it came to me in cars, oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I've done things. I have done things. And I've been punished for things. Oh, no, 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 no. Not like this. Oh, no, 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 no. Not like this. Not like this. Holy crap, she was pissed. And the more she talked, the more she got mad. Madder. Whatever, you know what I mean? So it was like this never ending. I was never going to get the tail end of her anger. Let's just put it that way. It was never going to happen. And when that trigger pulled, I don't even understand a word she's saying. She is talking so effing fast. And she has got such anger in her voice that it sounded like the devil in one of those scary movies that I've never seen, that I'm assuming that there's devil's scary voices in the movies. It came out. I don't even understand. I don't even know. I can't even explain. I can't even imagine anything that was coherent that I know of to relate this to. It was the most, oh God, it was creepy. Anyways, I'm looking at the lady that's laughing at me, and she is on her back. I swear to God, when you looked at her nether vajayjay area, there was a wet spot. She done peed. All right? I'm just going to throw it out there. She was laughing so hard. And again, no lifeline, no help. I was the proverbial deer in the middle of LA traffic at 180 miles an hour. I was that deer. I know what the deer feels like because I was just there on Tuesday. She uncorked on me. I couldn't understand. Whoa. You okay? You okay? Here, let me straighten you out again. You all right? You good? You good? Okay. I don't even know what, even now, thinking back on it, I don't know what she was saying. I literally got the first no hands, or no mask and no gloves. That was it. Everything else down, it was all downhill. I had no clue. None whatsoever. But by the time she got done, I'm standing there. I'm kind of sweating a little bit because I just got an ass chewing from Satan himself, standing next to a cart that's potentially going to blow up. Right? That was number 3. So when you watch last week's video, and I just went, shopping? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going on 58 minutes. I'll guarantee you 45 minutes is this story. All right? Most of you are probably going, wow, that's fucked up. It's got to be done. Oh, no. It wouldn't be my life. It wouldn't be that easy. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Bring me with. Go get yourself some soda. Go get a glass of water. If you're Tim, go sit on the toilet. Whatever. Get your baby powder ready for tonight. Or is that tonight, Tim? Or is that Sunday? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. So, I didn't say anything. I kind of did one of those bump and push and let go to the cart because I wasn't sure if it was still going to explode or not. At this point in time, I really didn't care because I just got the chewing of a lifetime. all the stupid crap that I did growing up, I never once got that much. Ever. And the whole thing, the whole time, she's standing there looking at me, expecting a response, but I have no clue what she just said. None. None of it was audible. Audible. None of it was audible. Ooh. Um, so I kind of did the bump. Okay. Now remind you, the lady on the other side, she's laughing. She is now on the ground. She's peed, but she's still laughing hysterically. I walked by her and went, "Thank you." And she laughs even harder. I didn't think it was even physically possible, but she was laughing even harder. So I grabbed a half gallon of 1% milk because Uncle Poopsie likes 1% milk. Or not 1%. Is it 1%? Or is it 2%? Whatever percent. I grabbed a half gallon of milk. I put it in the cart. I go back because I forgot some orange juice. He likes a particular thing of orange juice. So I went back. The lady is still on the ground. I went by her again. The lady that I swear to God is the devil living in her throat or her brain, or both, is standing. She's the Superman laser beam cutting me the entire time, and I had to go by her again. Didn't look. I knew she was a pit bull, a rabid pit bull, and I figured if I didn't make eye contact, I was safe. So I didn't make eye contact. I just kind of looked. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what that. Oh, crescent rolls. I don't need crescent rolls. I don't need biscuits. I don't need that crap. But I didn't want to look, and I didn't. I didn't. So, and I'm like, okay, we now have to put this in high gear because I've got Miss Giggles and not Giggle. They're going to be following me. We're going to mingle in the aisles. I don't want that. Well, the giggly one, yes. The other one? No. No. Because she was like 70 years old. And I know she's probably had 100 lives already before this one. I know there's plenty more ammo. I don't have any more room to accept any more ammo. No, we need to go. So I grabbed the rickety cart. So I make the corner. And I went, shit, I forgot soda for me. It was back by the angry lady. But I didn't want to go back there. So I went down. Well, it's cleaning, like laundry soap is the next aisle. Which is funny because you have orange juice and certain kind of juices, biscuits, all this other stuff on one side, but then you have laundry soap on the other side. I don't understand the layout, but whatever. But I'm going down this, and I'm like, I need laundry soap. Uncle Poopsie needs laundry soap. Let's go get laundry soap. So, go down there. Now, the whole time in my brain, I'm thinking, okay, this lady, she's going down the way I'm going, but just on one aisle over. So, I'm thinking, I need to go back where the shooting happened and where the lady peed her pants. I need to go back there. So I'm going to flip a U-turn and I'm going to go back. Oh, no. No. Slow motion. Ooh, slow motion. I flipped the U-turn and I saw the front of a cart. And I knew. Oh, I knew. And it kind of, in my head, it was the Jaws, the dun-dun, dun-dun, as the cart started to appear more and more and more. And I saw the hands. And I flipped another U-turn and I started walking as fast as I could walk. Without running. And with a cart that potentially could blow up at any given second. I walked the other way. So I made a 360 in that aisle. I don't think she saw, but I think she saw because she has the third eye of the devil and she knows and sees and hears everything. And all I heard, I was almost to the other end, and I looked back and I heard, and it echoed all the way down the aisle. All the way. Not halfways. Oh, no, 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 no. She cleared her throat and she did one of those glares as she was pushing her cart by to the next aisle. And I felt it. So I quick run around the corner. Again, laughing lady is now finally starting to get up off the floor until I come around the corner and she loses it again. Really? Really? You couldn't help a brother out? I have given you wet pants and you couldn't help me out. I'm drowning here just like your Levi's are, but you couldn't help a brother out. All right, whatever. So I go back and I get two 24 packs of Diet Mountain Dew and I get a 12 pack of, what the fuck did I get? Oh, Diet cream soda mugs root beer, whatever the hell it is. Uncle Poopsie likes it. I'm sitting there going, because they were literally right next to each other. I'm going, if I add any more weight to this cart, it's going to explode. I'm like, so I figured I'd be smart. I'd put the 24 packs underneath on that little shelf thingy that nobody ever uses and you can barely get anything in and out of there. Oh, genius. I'm a genius. No, I'm not a genius. I put it in there and it slid all the way to the back. Do you know how hard it is to get shit out from underneath there? You have to be a toddler and be able to get yourself into an 8-ounce glass to get shit in and out of there. I don't know who designed it and why it's even there, but it sucks. So the first one I put on there and I heard it and it stopped. And I'm like, well, shit, I'm never going to be able to get that thing out of there. Like, how am I going to get that out of there? Well, I ended up getting it out anyways. But anyways, so I put another one on there. Put the 12 pack in front of it. Grab my card. I'm thinking. I'm smart. Whoa. It's Walmart. It's Walmart. That's what Walmart Air does. It gives you false hope. It gives you false sense of security. It makes you feel okay. And then all of a sudden, out of the clear blue, one of the Walmart people show up. And a fourth time, this is the last time, by the way, the fourth time, a Walmart person showed up. Now, I'm in the chip section, right? So I'm like 3 rows down. The thing's still creaking. It's popping. It's groaning. It definitely ain't going to make it up to the front of the store, and I'm starting to get prepared. All right? I'm cutting shit off my grocery list that I knew was going to add excess weight. That's how bad it was creaking and groaning and popping. So, I'm in the chip section. I needed a bag of chips. So I got the bag of chips, and I lightly put it in. I see the guy coming. A dude. I see him coming. I put the bag of chips in. I grabbed the cart, and I said, how you doing? And he stopped, and he goes, don't you ever spit your germs at me like that. What? Like, I just asked how you were doing. You ain't got a mask on. I don't know where you've been. Hell, for all I know, you could have been the breeder of this shit over in China. What? Oh, he actually said that. I'm like, what? Okay. I grabbed my card again, and I went, have a good day. And I started walking. Now, there's like a dozen or so aisles more to go. Nope, not for me. I literally walked to one end, and I went, nope, don't need nothing there. Walked to the next aisle. Shit, need something here. Went down and grabbed what I needed. Went to the other side. Went, Nope, don't need nothing here. I wanted out of this store so bad. But, so I get all the grocery shopping done, right? My cart's, it's not full. I didn't get a lot. I just wanted enough for Uncle Poopsie to have food and some drink. So, I was like, crap, I wanted to go see what they had for men's shorts. Not undies, but like shorts. And so I'm like, okay, I got to go all the way back through the store. Well, I might as well stop at the electronics and see if they have a sale on like Xbox One controllers. I dare you to say that 5 times fast. So I stopped at the electronics. Of course, you have to get the little pudgy dude that doesn't know how to fit his shirt to him. So you know his mom bought that shirt, that button-up blue one that Walmart electronic people wear. Oh, you know exactly the one I wear. But it didn't fit the mid area because he got that shirt probably when his grandmother passed away when he was 10 years old. So his mom had to buy it for him, and he still had it, thinking that it fit. Oh yeah, no, you know that dude. He come up and he goes, I can't get anything out of the case and let you touch it. Oh, what? I don't need it. I'm just looking to see if you had Xbox One controllers on sale. I didn't even need your help. Oh, well, you can't touch anything. Okay. Well, do you need my help? Did I ask for your help? Well, yeah, but you can't touch anything. I said, genius. We've already established that. I didn't plan on touching anything. I just wanted to see what your prices were for the controllers. Oh, okay. Well, I got to go help somebody else. I can't help you. Awesome. Okay. Well, they didn't have a sale on them. They're not that expensive anyways, but I wasn't sure how much money I was going to be spending on groceries and or if they had shirts or shorts. So, right across the aisle is the menswear. So I went over there, found a pair of shorts. I was like, hey, I'm going to try this pair. If I like them, I'll come back and get more. Grab the shorts, put them on, not put them on, but put them in the cart, and I start making a beeline for the cashier. A lady comes out from the dressing room area because you have to kind of walk by the dressing room area between the men's and women's as you're going up to the cart at this, or up to the grocery, or the cashier at this particular store. Okay, she comes out and she goes, you can't try those on. Why would I try them on? I'm like, can I buy them? She's like, yeah, but we have no return policy. Okay. They're $13. I'm going to go home. I'm going to wash them because I don't want anybody's goo if somebody did try them on. I don't want nobody's goo in them while I put them on. So, of course, I'm going to wash them, which means I have to take the tags off, which means I can't come back to get my $13. So, what the problem is? Like, why would you come up to somebody out of the clear blue and go, you can't try those on? Why would I? So I got you, lady. We're good. Every time. But anyways, so I get up to the cashiers and it was pretty uneventful. There was this cute little old couple in front of me. The husband had a cart. The wife had a cart. And I said, ma'am, do you need my help? And she goes, yeah. She goes, I got a couple heavy things in here. And I said, hold on. I said, I think your husband's trying to get up to the front. I said, sir, come here. So I took the little chain thing that closes the aisle. I took it off. I said, there you go. Go up through here. I said, there's no sense of walking around. I said, if somebody has a problem with it, they can come talk to me. And I put it back up. He walks down because they were going to use his empty cart to put the bags in. So I help him. I go over. I help the little old lady. The cashier goes, you can't do that today. I'm like, do what? You can't help other people out today. I'm like, yes, I can, and I will. And she goes, you can't be within 6 feet. And I said, lady, I said, if you want to live like that, you go right ahead. I said, but you do realize when I'm at the thing to put my credit card in to pay for this stuff, we are within 6 feet of each other. So don't come up in here telling me that I can't help this nice couple out because they have a bunch of heavy things that they need up off the cart onto the belt, which you weren't going to come around because I watched you with the other customer in front of these two, that you refused to get your little clicky thingy because you had to come around and get within 6 feet of somebody. I said, so now go back and do your job, please. Thank you. That was it. I loaded in my grocery cart and I went home. Don't shop at Walmart during a pandemic. Don't get the grocery cart that is literally going to explode on you. I'm telling you, learn from my mistakes. Don't. If you go to Walmart right now, it is your fault, not mine. I gave you ample warning. Ample warning. So that was the whole shopping thing. Now, Tim, I didn't even see that message come up, Tim. But my friends, the $70, you need to get this game. Or Menards. Well, I can't go. I haven't been to Menards in forever. I honest to God, I have not been to a Menards since I yelled at John Menard when I worked at the one up in Shakopee. I worked up there for 3 months while I was going to radio broadcasting school. And I met John Menard, and I chewed his ass upside and one down the other. And I've never been back to a Menards ever since. I've always gone to Home Depot or Lowe's. Or a True Value or Ace. Because they're local. Overpriced, but they're local. I've never been to a Menards. But Snow Runner, I'm telling you right now, right here. So go back in the videos, right? I think I'm 99% sure I did one video of a game called Mud Runner. If you guys liked that game, seriously think about getting Snow Runner. It's the same concept, but with a shit ton more to do. Mud Runner was fun, but it got very boring very quickly because it was go pick up logs, go drop logs off. Go pick up logs, go drop logs. It was same place, same place. Every once in a while you get, to unlock a garage, you need 2 trailers or 4 trailers. So you go pick up trailers and you bring them back. 9 times out of 10 you had to drag them because they would flip over and they would just start grabbing mud and you'd have to pull them on their side all the way back. So, but this game, oh no. I got it on Wednesday, right? Tuesday it came out. Wednesday I got it. So I bought it and started downloading it on the desktop, the home computer. Well, I went and got Uncle Poopsie, brought him back, and made sure he had food. We stopped on the way, got some McDonald's, which I know that's not food, but whatever. Got him some drinks, got him in his chair, and basically just let him sit there for a few hours to just kind of get reacclimated. Give the dog some loves because they missed him and everything like that. So I said, okay, I'm gonna leave you here, take a nap, do whatever you need to do. I'm gonna go downstairs and play a game. Okay, not a problem. He goes, if I need anything, I'll call you. I'm like, okay. So I go downstairs and I started playing this game. Oh my God, it's amazing. It is so amazing. If you guys have a PC and you want to play this game, it's $70 for the Platinum Edition. So you get everything, all the DLCs. Go to epicgames.com, right? Download Epic Games Launcher. Get the game. It's going to change your life. I promise you. Well, it may not change your life, but you will have fun doing it. And it has a co-op. So that means you can come play with me. Not that that's ever going to happen, but the possibility is there. You can come play. It's amazing. Did I say that before? Let me repeat myself. It's amazing. There's snow. There's new vehicles. There's a ton of missions scattered throughout the entire map. And the map is ginormous. Not one map. Most. There's three. There's Michigan, Alaska, and then a Russia city. So Michigan has 4 maps. 4 maps. And they're all integrated with each other. You have to go to one or all 4 to finish missions on one or the other map. They're all integrated. 4 maps is huge. Russia or Alaska, 4 maps. It's huge. Russia, 3 maps, and it's bigger than the other 4. Or, well, the other 8. Well, 2. Whatever, you know what I mean. It's amazing. The game, it's going to piss you off. It's going to piss you off. And then it'll bring you back in. It's like Walmart. It's like they put something in the air. It calms you down. Makes you feel good. Makes you, oh, I can get through this. I can do this. Oh, yeah. And then all of a sudden it just slaps you right upside the face and you're going, what the fuck? I didn't even see that coming. That's what the game does. It pisses you off, and it pisses you off. And then all of a sudden it just kind of goes, okay, we give up for a little bit. Have it your way. And you can, boom, you just drive all over the place. It's so much fun. It literally is fun. It sounds like it really is fun. I promise you it's fun. But holy crap, the graphics on it are amazing. Even my little 970 for my graphics card, it was spectacular. It actually rains. It's foggy, it rains, it's sunny, it's nighttime, it's dark, it's awesome. Anyways, it's $70. And no, they're not paying me to say anything like that. All right. I just had I played it all day Thursday. I played, I got an episode of How Did They Do, which didn't finish. Yay. And I think I spelled the town wrong town, whatever, you know what I mean. So I gotta finish that sometime this week. That's not a big deal. But I played all day Thursday. I played a little bit this morning, and I am so addicted to this game. It took me a day and a half, or almost 2 days, to get the entire map unlocked. I haven't even gone to the other 3 maps yet. I haven't even gone there. It's taken me a day and a half, 2 days, to get the first map unlocked. That's not normal. That is awesome. It's awesome. Get it. Go now. Anyways, listen, my friends, I know this was a disaster of a live stream. And I talked way too damn much. I'm sorry. Hopefully you enjoyed my pain, because that Tuesday sucked. I really hate grocery shopping. But that was Uncle Poopsie that called. I'm going to give him a call back to see if everything's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a live stream here. Enjoy your Friday night. I know you can't go out and do things like normal and everything like that, but at least make the best of it. Go download SnowRunner and play it. You will be coming back here tomorrow going, you're a jerk. I love this game, and I've been up all night playing. I'm just going to throw it out there. It is, if you like trucks and off-roading, even the slightest, you got to go play the game. It's amazing. But anyways, again, go check out the merch store. We have 2 shirts available, or brand new ones, ready to go up. There's more than just shirts. So make sure to actually click on the shirt and then look through all the products that the new design has on it. You thought what was pretty good, Mr. Charles? Oh, by the way, Charles, your your package will be sent Monday. So be kind of on the lookout for that. Your stickers. Well, thank you, Mr. Dunn. Of course. Everybody else be safe too. All right. Go do you. Whether you want to go open up your hair salon or butcher shop or car mechanic shop or whatever, go do you. Don't let anybody stop you, whether it's the government or not, because this is starting to get just a little crazy, and everybody needs a little bit of normalcy, whatever that word is. You know what I mean. Bring normal back, all right? But my friends, thank you everybody for coming to hang out. I know like this wasn't the typical live stream and all this other weird stuff, but I'm gonna say adios again. Check out the merch store, and we will see you Sunday. Cool. All right. Thanks everybody. Bye bye. Ooh, button.